What's up? It's Scooty. I'm gonna be breaking down the instrumental to our song "Wasted" on our latest album, Up All Night. So this song really started. I was literally just messing around with some chords on the piano at a friend's house. We were like, and I came up with this melody. And I was like, I'm gonna go home and make a beat tomorrow, or like 2 days from now, and send it to you. And then that's what I attempted to do. It ended up taking a lot longer than that. But so the song starts with that sound layered with a couple other sounds as well. I'll play it with all three at once. So it's like, and then chords follow that, and it kind of becomes a lush instrumental beginning. So I envisioned this originally as an intro or an interlude type of thing. It ended up being the intro on the album, but it has that nice like leading into. It doesn't start off with a hook, or it doesn't start off in the action. It gives you kind of a taste of the environment you're going into with that song, which is why I also ended up adding some like audio in terms of like water sounds and outdoor sounds, because I felt like it kind of led into the vibe very nicely. So like, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's some water sounds that I ended up. So the intro starts with that melody that I just played. Some chords come into the background here, and the bass comes in. There's a few different 808s in the song. This one is more wobbly, and it has a certain tone to it. It has a. It's a good lead into the softer bass, which now the vocals start in the song during this part. And those chords come back in, and then it's stripped down. Here's the vocals become more prominent. It's that main part with the bass in the back. As the drums come in during the hook, these leads start to take over. And we bring back some of those higher chords from the beginning in different forms. Here the verse starts, and they had the climax of the original hook. Now the verse gets a little bit more stripped down. So the only drums are kick, snare. 808 comes back. Some ride cymbals. But those are took the chords and made it and just switched the synths. So the chords sound just slightly different, but the same chords. Super reverby, just like bright synth. And that new lead comes in that's really distorted and edgy to give it that some more life again and build up to the next climax. Before that, bass drops out again. There's a more subtle 808. And this is almost like a bridge part of the instrumental. It's the pre-chorus in the actual song, but it's kind of a bridge to the next climax. So, and I love the way this part works in terms of the upper frequencies of the instrumental. It's a little more subtle, and that lead carries the melody and the momentum as we're setting up to the next hook, right? You feel the momentum. Instrumentally, the drums are going here in the second hook, and I'll play with the drums in a minute. But it's just much more ethereal and spacey than the first hook. It's very necessary as like a lead out of the song. So what's really giving that vibe is these super high, reverby, bright synths in the second hook. And they kind of go in and out, left to right, throughout your ears. Right, really giving this a more heavenly type of aspect than the rest of the beat. And yeah, the song being called Wasted, I wanted to have that type of heavenly aspect, like based off what lyrically the song is about. You know, I ended up adding those synths to the second hook later on. Originally, it was just very similar to the first hook, but you know, I wanted to have more of an emotional ride in terms of making you feel different types of ways. And then at the end here, I just threw in some random jazzy chords for no reason. I thought it provided a nice little resolution. But I thought this one came out. I was really proud of this instrumental and how it cohesive and just I think it's one of the catchier beats that I've been able to make thus far since I've been making beats, and I was happy to be able to share it with you guys. Let me know what we should break down next in terms of instrumentals, what you want to see. Peace.